So yeah, I know this isn't Sunday, but yeah, I know the video was supposed to come out. I know it didn't. Well, what? You thought you were gonna get a response? No, you're not gonna get an answer why it wasn't uploaded on Sunday. But anyways, Demon Slayer, woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, but seriously though, on a serious note, I did have to wait like probably like a few days for like Demon Slayer the last episode to come out with the dub, so I'm actually able to like, you know, review it and all this other stuff. Now I did read the manga. Obviously I read the manga, and I read all the way up to the end, but it's not because it was bad or anything like that. I don't know, I just for some reason dropped it, but I will get back on it, especially after watching this season and also sort of really enjoying it. But nevertheless, let me get into it. Also, by the way, spoilers, because I am going to be talking about the spoilers of this starting now. Now, we all know that with Demon Slayer, it's the plot itself, like, it's obviously like really basic in the sense of what you have to do and what has to like happen or what is going on. But what people, I guess, really stay for is like, one, I believe the characterization. I think the characterization in the show is pretty good. I feel like it's fleshed out pretty well, as well as mostly with the flashbacks of like, hey, but this character where most of them like you feel sad for, or like you wanna, I guess they try to convey like, hey, I guess this person had a past and you shouldn't feel completely bad for, you know, they've done some of the most worst things in the world or war crimes, but you know, it is what it is. As well as the cool animation, as well as the abilities that that all the demon slayers may have, or all the demons themselves they may have. But yeah, again, Mappa. Oh wait, is it Mappa? Wait, hold on. I don't want to fuck this up. Wait. It's foldable. Haha, haha. Funny joke. Haha. That is definitely not a Mappa. But anyways, the amazing animation that they always do for like every fucking season, and sometimes amping it up from the manga, because sometimes I do think some of the things in the manga are better, which I will get into a little bit later. But I feel like in season 2 they went all out. I feel like season 2 is the best. It still is the best. Not to downplay season 3, but season 2 is still the best in my eyes. And yeah, season 3 was pretty good. I thought it was good. I just thought I had a few gripes with it, so I'll go to my few cons as it is now. Which honestly, most of my complaints just come from, I guess, like a story standpoint of like some of the things that were happening or some of the things that did happen. Which I would say would be one, Tanjiro's foot. Like, I don't know how, I don't know where, but Tanjiro himself was running full fucking fledged like a track star even after his foot got fucking eviscerated into nothingness. I almost let a whole XQC. What? I don't know how you could say, people like said adrenaline or some other nonsense, but motherfucker, his foot is like destroyed. Like, that's not how a foot works, even with like adrenaline or whatever the case may be. You can't stand on that shit. It'll just like flip flop like a little piece of meat or something, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I guess my second gripe with this season would be like, from a story standpoint, Nezuko, like, I don't really know or remember, I guess, how that Nezuko is like, she just doesn't die like from the sun or the case may be. I don't know if it just is never explained, or I might have misread it in the manga, because I got almost at the end, so I don't know if I guess they said that. There's no way they said it at the very end, like the last fight, like the last second of the fight, because that's where I landed off at. But like I don't know if they just don't say it or whatever the case may be, but there's nothing to be said on it, so I don't know. It is what it is, but I guess she's alive, which is still cool. But again, it's not like I want Nezuko to die or anything like that. I love Nezuko and shit like that. It's just like, it was a bit weird. Like, I don't know if it ever gets explained. And the last one was from a story standpoint, which this one right here, I didn't even pay attention or notice. But my friend we talked about the season a little bit, and he had mentioned it, how like this part had took him out a bit. And it was the part where Muzan basically figures out that Nezuko can't be killed by the sun. And he actually, you know, like, how does he figure out, like, how does he see? Because it looks like it's from like a bird's point of view, like for a POV of like a bird or something that's like falling from up top. But there's no demon that should be able to like see, or whatever the case may be, from like the sky or whatever the case is, right? Because like it's daytime, no demon should be out. And I don't know either. Like, I was like, wait, hold on. Wait, he's onto something, yo. He's cooking. What the fuck? I was like, how is that even possible? The only thing I can possibly think of in my mind to like give them like a possible reason is like maybe Muzan has like crows or some shit like that are demons, and they just use them just like the Hashras or something like that. But again, that's never explained or never even said, I believe. That, so I have no idea. That was just a bit of a weird moment. But it was cool though when he started like to freak out and like basically left the mansion and sort of like murdered the maids or the case. You know, it was pretty fucked up inside, but still pretty cool nonetheless. All right, now that we have all the cons out of the way, now we can get to the pros. Obviously animation. Animation's always on point when it comes to Demon Slayer. It never fucking misses, never fucking fails whatsoever. It's fucking just elite. Like, if it's Ufoldable is always gonna give you something that's crazy, cool, amazing, fucking out of this world. It's fucking Ufoldable. With some of my favorite parts either being with Tanjiro when he's gets kicked into the sky, the animation with how he looks and stuff like that, or the looks on his face looks pretty good, as well as the bits with the 4th and 5th upper moon, whether it be him fighting the Miss Hashira, which I do really fucks on. He's really cool, probably my second favorite next to the Stone Hashira, as well as when they just fight the ever loving, cool looking, I believe the 4th Hashira, but the Vase Hashira is the 5th one, I believe. I think so. But the 4th Hashira, which is like the wood style fucking guy, his design is fucking top tier. Such a good design. That's also another plus. I love the fucking designs of them. Well, okay, well, not the fifth upper moon. That guy looked for like shit, dude. Like, I don't know why did he look like that. He had like fucking mouths on his eyeballs, fucking eye coming out of his mouth, and all these baby hands. That shit was disgusting. I mentioned that shit like 800 times. I was like, when I was watching, I was like, damn, he got fucking baby hands. This is fucking disgusting. This is nasty. Also, another thing I'll probably say while we're on the note of animation real fast. People probably think like I put like a con as like the animation with some of the CGI that was being used. Dude, it didn't look that bad. Like I've seen so much worse 3D animation or CGI. Like I've seen a lot much worse that could have happened with, I guess, this show, or the case may be. It just looks fine. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look amazing, and it doesn't look like the worst shit I've ever seen or even bad. It's just fine. Either with the big fish that were invading the swordsman village, or even the fifth demon upper moon that used like the fishes here and there. That looked decent. That didn't look too crazy, or the case may be. But would I suggest them to continue doing that to, like, I guess, push out the season even more faster than it's already coming out? No, I would definitely not suggest that whatsoever. I think they should honestly go back to just having that same style of animation they had before without the CGI or 3D animation, and they should just take their time and put it out, especially since we're going to the last arc. If you guys didn't know, this is it. Like, we're literally going to last arc, and there's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna be said and sort of like, you know, I wouldn't say rushed, but like some of them is a little rushed. Like, we could have definitely had like another couple more arcs, but we're heading into the last arc regardless. So if they want to take a few years to put them on their A game for this shit, I highly suggest they fucking do that. It's fine. I already said I've gushed over Upper Moon's 4 design, as well as, actually, I'd even also say I love his previous designs of the other like little clones that he makes. But honestly, I don't like his like original little man self. He looks like shit, and then he's like popped that fucking pimple. That looks disgusting. That is like way too fucking big. That almost looks like a tumor, to be honest. Like, holy fuck. I did really, again, like I said before, I did really also like the two Hashiras that we get introduced to, the Love Hashira as well as the Miss Hashira. Miss Hashira being like I said, one of my favorites, and the Love Hashira, I think she's really cool. I do actually really like her a lot. Her sword is almost like a whip, and the way that she moves and fights. And I almost forgot that in the manga when I was reading, I was like, oh shit, she almost lost type of thing. Like, she was about to action, she almost died, really. I don't know what it was. I guess I just wanted a little bit more of a fight between, I guess, the 4th upper rank moon as well as the Love Hashira, and seeing like her putting a lot more work, or the case may be, to show off like, hey, I'm a Hashira, or at least I'm a stronger Hashira type of thing. But then again, we also already had got that with the Miss Hashira, with him unlocking his little KCM2 curse mark mode part 8974, and just like slashing the shit out of him and not even really having much of trouble at all. And weirdly enough, I didn't really care about, I guess, Upper Moon 4's like backstory. Like, it wasn't like too like crazy or entertaining to me. I was just like, okay, all right, like, it is what it is, you know. And it did also, as I guess another plus, sort of drag out the Nezuko almost dying type of thing, or basically thinking like, oh, Nezuko's dead, or the case may be. Like, if I didn't read the manga and I actually like looked at it, I probably would like stood up and like grabbed my head a little bit, just like how I did in A Silent Voice, where a certain scene that happened, I had actually stood up. I was like, oh no, please don't let this happen. Like, what is going on? I definitely would have had the same exact response. But other than that, I did actually have a pretty good time watching this season. I also watched it with a few friends. That was also pretty fun. But if anything, I'll probably give like this season like a 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good. I think you should give Demon Slayer a watch, especially if you're even new to watching anime, or the case may be. Just give it a shot, give it a little doses of that anime or animation into your veins a little bit, and have a good time, you know? But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a good one. Goodbye. Also, like, comment, subscribe. Also, do that too. Yeah.